Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lauren from Lady Lauren Explorer. And today I'm going to be talking about a book I literally just finished yesterday night, early morning today. And that is Little Bird by Jenica Snow. This is my Dark and Disturbed edition of it. Basically, this is a Mafia romance. And I think you should split this book up into two parts. So the first part is when our heroine is young. And when I say young, I mean like she's young. Teens, like 10 maybe to 15, or maybe like younger than 10, a little younger than 10 to like 15 is when like the first half of this book starts. So we have our heroine. She is a Italian mobster's daughter. She's the youngest daughter. She has, oh my gosh, living downtown is, But she has two older siblings. Gio, who is her older brother and the only son. Amara is her sister, her older sister. And it's her. So we start this off with her finding out that her sister is basically being negotiated with Russian mafia. And we see her looking at the two brothers. One is her sister's future husband and the other is his brother. So the older brother is basically like technically the boss, I'm guessing, in this scenario, and his younger brother is going to be married to her sister. And she has this instant attraction to basically her brother-in-law. The marriage happens, and this attraction towards her sister's brother-in-law keeps progressing. And she just, it's just like a very cute crush at first. And then things start progressing. But also, while this is going on, she's getting older and she realizes that something's going on in her family. You start really thinking too that something isn't right, but it comes to a head when a friend of hers shows up at the house and secrets get exposed and a lot of death happens. And we finally get broken free of this climate that she's in, this negative climate that she's in. And she still progresses in life with a crush on her sister's brother-in-law. That makes sense. Her sister's husband's brother. There you go. It comes to a head when I think she's 15 and he gets arrested and he's in jail and she starts writing him letters. These letters are very innocent and he's not I think he writes back once at first and tells her to stop writing him, but she doesn't, obviously. And it just progresses. She writes every month from 15 to I think 19. And from those ages, from 18 to 19, it gets a little risque. When I mean risque, I mean she's innocent. She has not had anything happen to her. So it's her in modest clothing. Full length, very virginal. He starts writing her back a little bit. I think he writes her all in total 3 or 4 letters in his whole entire years of being, I think he's in prison for 6 or 7 years. So yeah, 3 letters in those time frame. But her final letter is because the Italian family is wanting her family to be married to strengthen the bond. And so she has to marry one of his dons. She tells him that she has to marry one of his dons, one of her brother's dons, and starts off the processes. But she doesn't want to, but she's going to do the process of it. Things come to a head and it's very deteriorating after the first person. He was okay, but not the right fit. But everybody else was just horrible. So finally, her brother is just okay, what we're gonna do, because she was gonna run away, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send you to a nunnery. And you're going to be married to God. And the family can get mad because they're very, very, very Catholic. And so with you wanting to be married to God, then I can't do anything about that. And they can't tell you can't be married to God. Like, you know, so she does. I mean, that's her final letter. She tells him what happened and she's going to be going to a nunnery. Those years pass. I think it was like a year or two pass. And then he gets out of jail. And that's the second half of the book. The first half, I did not like. I thought it was just like, why am I here? Like, why am I reading about this? Yes, cool, some of this stuff happened, but you didn't have to like tell me, like, I don't know why I'm in this teen to 15-year-old's mind and her thoughts, her dirty, dirty, dirty thoughts about this grown man in prison right now. Like, I don't want to hear about that. Like, come on. I'm not into that type of book right now. Like, come on. At least warn me when you tell me that. But anyways, so the second half is just very dirty. I love the second half. He comes out, he guns and plays, and he knows what he wants. He's going to get her no matter what. And I just love that he's so obsessed with her. And I just love that. I love that. And it's so good, second half. I gave this book a 3.5 because of the first half of the book. I didn't like the first half, so knocked it down. Because if I had just read the second half of the book and you sprinkled in what I needed to know in the first half, like how her father was, how he got arrested, and then like just showed me like flashbacks of her writing letters and stuff to him, this would have been like a 4.75, but it wasn't. But I did like this. This is, again, super kinky, super dirty, and I love them together. Like, just love them together. But I am glad I read this, and that felt great. It makes me want to read more from Jenica Snow, because I have read the Goldilocks one, Primal. I read that and that was like really good. It was a short novella, but it was like a monster romance because it was 3 bears, like actual bears. But yeah, I want to read more from her. Yes, give it to me. But my name is Lauren. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Sunday. So please subscribe so you can get notified when I have uploaded. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.